It's raining skins, hallelujah, it's raining skins. Welcome back to another episode of the 5 best community skins in Paladins. My name is Raynday and it's time to get into checking out some more of those great skins that you guys loved in episode 1. Now this episode has a lot of really dope skins as well, a lot of funny skins and great concepts. The community around Paladins with art is so talented, so I want to thank everyone who makes concept skins. That is why this video is possible, and I've tried to find some new artists so I can help shed some light, just get some exposure to the work that they're doing, because it is really fantastic. If your main champion or favorite champion didn't get a skin concept shown last video, maybe today is the day. So stay tuned and let's get into it. It's time for the 5 best community skins in Paladins, episode number 2. Now if you've seen the first episode, it should come at no surprise that the first one on our list is a skin by none other than Mike Qatar. This is Bee King, transforming Bomb King, the king of bombs, into a more animal insect-like character that is the king of bees and honey. Personally to me, this theming is awesome, and I love the texture that he's actually able to create on this skin. You see the kind of hairs coming up from the shoulders, representative of the bee, and then the white circle around his head like as the fur, and then you see the spikes coming out, maybe representing the thorns on his arms, his forearms. It's just so good, so intricate. The other thing I think that's right on the money is that it's the bombs that are the honey, the bee hives, so that he's basically the king bee protecting his honey hives, and that those hives now have the same personalities as grumpy bombs and poppy bombs and sticky bombs, which are just silly and playful or angry, and I just find it so perfectly on theme with what Bomb King actually is. For me, this takes the theme of Bomb King, transforms it into a new world, and I love skins that are able to keep that regular theming of the champion, but then mix it up into a different universe, right? That parallel universe where you still get a Bomb King, except it's not the Bomb King, it's the Bee King. He's got the same personality. There's still a grumpy bomb, it's the grumpy hive, but it just feels like I'm playing in that parallel universe, which I really love. From the antenna on his head to the wings on his back, Mike Qatar does everything right with this skin. He gets the theming correct, he gets staying true to the champion correct. To me, this is a great skin concept, really fleshed out. I'm ready to have this in the game right now. I don't know about you. Whoa, you getting hot? Anybody else getting hot in here? I mean, it is the summertime in the USA, so might as well get Miley Cyrus over here, turn on the music, and get some summer skins for Paladins. And that is exactly what Splash Brush has brought to the table. Now, Splash Brush is an artist that I didn't feature last episode because I just didn't know of any of his work, but now I'm really excited to see what he does next. A lot of people loved the tweet that this engaged in and really liked this photo and said this has to be a skin, and I agree. Look at the Sailor Ying there, just the cute little anchor dress and the head dress, you know, and then Cassie looking fantastic in the summer bathing suit, and instead of Ziggs, it's a seagull. That's just so cute. I mean, she just looks fantastic, and I love the blue. The blue goes well with the red. You have the sandals. I mean, this just grabs both of those champions' personalities really well, and the drawing style in my eyes is just really beautiful. Like, he makes these champions look really good, and that's one of the best parts about selling a skin. I mean, I like the theme, Raynday, but can I see your boobies though? I'm sorry, that's just the truth. Some people think that way. You know, I'm a sophisticated man. I look beyond the boobies, okay? I look into the heart of the champion. And that's why if I'm staring at Ying's chest, it's because I'm looking into her heart, guys. Last but not least, we've got Buck running around in some shorts. He's got a nice little whistle necklace, so kind of like lifeguard Buck, but then he's got this really cool, I don't know what gun is, a squirt gun? A water gun? So freaking cool. And I think this would actually be a great weapon for Buck. One of the things that I think is understated is Paladins being a first-person shooter, the weapons matter so much when you enter into a skin concept, and Splash Brush does a great job of theming a great weapon that we all know that's iconic, that would be a fun playing experience, and would be really awesome to see as a shotgun for Buck. What are you guys thinking about this one? Shout outs to Splash Brush. Of course, all the artists that are featured here, their stuff is linked either in the comment section below, where you can find them on Twitter or DeviantArt, or somewhere in the description, so make sure you check them out if you want to see more of their art. Moving on, we find ourselves right back to where we started. Mike Qatar bringing in the Worm Tamer Maldamba skin. Now this one has had a lot of variants, and a lot of people have been going down a route similar to this for Maldamba. Whether it was a worm tamer or not, it was something of a nature of like poison doctor, plague doctor. This has that feel, but is very specific in my eyes. The specificity I'm referencing is that it reminds me of Dune, which is a series, one of the best science fiction series of all time. If you've read Dune, let me know in the comment section below. You know, I'm a big fan of Dude Paul Atreides. I mean, that is such an amazing character and an amazing story. But basically, Dune, it takes place on this desert-filled planet where there are these giant sandworms that are actually living underground, and that they have to tame, and there's like these sand people that are like basically are able to tame and ride the worms, and then there's like this whole government corrupt economy that's basically using the worms to get this crazy spice from them and essentially like run the planetary systems based on the spice being like an addictive kind of drug, right, that helps you see into the future or something. I forget. So for me, I think this would be like a classic theme that a lot of people would relate to, at least my age. I'm not sure if a lot of you have read Dune, but in terms of just the outfit, to me this gives a new feeling to Maldamba. Like, this doesn't really feel like Maldamba, and that's why I like it. I mean, you have to have sometimes skins that take you away from feeling like that champion, and that is what this does. Instead of the snake, it's that worm. It's that sandworm that is just disgusting to look at, but would be awesome to fire something from, and really change your experience when you're in game looking at that weapon. And the canteen on the hip, all of the tools on his backpack, the scarf around his face, and the goggles on his eyes just make him feel like a much more rugged version of himself. This is a new Maldamba identity. This is a Maldamba with a past in the desert, in a place where water is scarce, where he's not maybe surrounded by nature or a jungle where, you know, maybe we would associate Maldamba with initially, but maybe where the terrain is harsher, where he had a different growing up and a different past, and it's caused him to be this more of outgoing, just rogue kind of warrior that just is more of like a do-it-all man. Now, if you guys want to see the Plague Doctor Maldamba, that might be something that I introduce into an episode 3, maybe to showcase, to contrast and compare, but right now I really want to show this one off. I think it's just really well polished, great artwork as well. I mean, we know what to expect from Mike at this point, so again, more of the same. Moving on to number 4 and 4.5. These new skins come from a new artist that I actually was really excited to find. I saw one of his images linked to me in one of my Twitter posts at Raynday Gaming, and it just made me laugh. It made me crack up, and you can see it right here. It is made Drogos. Now, I don't care what you have to say about any art style, anything regarding how it was drawn. I think this concept is brilliant. I mean, it just made me laugh. This is comedy, right? And this is what really creates a fun experience. A lot of people, when they play Drogos, have a good time. He's a really fun champion, and they want to have fun with it. They want to take it to that next level. The fact that Drogos here is dressed up in the maid outfit with the long stockings and the teacups, it's just so funny. Where I do want to know more is, what does he shoot? Like, what's the concept for his weapon? What's the concept for like the fire spit? What does the dragon punch look like? Does he start pouring a cup of tea as he goes into his charge up, and then he carries the platter, and then when he hits you, he throws the tea on you, and it's like hot tea, but you just die instantly? I don't know, I'm spitballing here, guys. Really fun concept. Want to know more about the weapon? If you are watching Serratic, let us know in the comment section below. Moving on though, he's got another skin that I loved, and this one, he's got all the ideas fleshed out for the weapon. It's Groovy Drogos, and this again is a great concept. For me, what Serratic is doing so well is creating fun concepts that change the tone of the champion and really allow people to let loose and have a new playing experience. Here he talks about Drogos having a mic launcher instead of a rocket launcher, which I think would be a great idea, shooting mics, and this is also something that, in my eyes, the way he's dressed could be really cool treated with visual effects. You know, the way that if you've seen the DJ Zeus skin in Smite, I feel like this could have a whole like dancing theme to it. It could be a very funny 70s voice pack. You could shoot the mic launchers. His tail could be like a disco strobe light, and I don't know, he could start doing the 70s staying alive, you know, the little hand up into the air and then down by your hip when he starts ulting. It'd be so fun. Anyways, that's Serratic on DeviantArt. Again, I'll link his stuff in the description below. Really cool concepts for Drogos, and I would love to see one of those taken to the next step by an artist at the company. Last but not least, you know who gets it. It's Mike Qatar yet again. He coming through with the Pirate Tessa skin, and this is a thing of beauty. We need more pirates. Paladins could totally have so many champions that just go down the pirate route, and no one has done it yet, but Knessa with this outfit and this gun just feels right. This is how you kick off pirate skins right here. I love the weapon too, the blunderbuss of old, it feels like, with a little bit of a steampunk mix. I'm not exactly sure what those, those pipes running in and out and the thermometer kind of on the actual weapon, which that's what gives me the steampunk feel. But still, the bandana, the way that she's got her hair kind of dreaded and with the turquoise and the gold rings around it, kind of like a Johnny Depp would do in Pirates of the Caribbean, really helps to sell me on the pirate theme. She's also got the sword at the hip, and then just the shirt and the what do you even call those striped underpants? Underlegging pants? I don't know. Why don't girls wear those anymore? Those look awesome. And then you've got the knee-high boots, which come up to the thigh. So the thigh-high boots might just went the distance with this one, and I really like the way that it came out. Sometimes I choose a skin because I think the theming is amazing. Sometimes I choose the skin because I think it's just drawn so well and I need to show off this art. And sometimes it just all kind of fits. This is where I think it all fits. It's drawn obviously with Mike's expertise, but it just is a very good skin. Like, I could see the skin in the game already. I'm surprised it's not. It's just a common theme. We've used it in a lot of our games. I think that's a really smart concept to go off of. What has been done, what might be easier to do faster, and let me make a concept that puts my own spin on it for a certain champion and try and get that out to them. Do you think Pirate Tessa is a dope skin? Do you think any of the other skins are dope skins? What do you like the best? I want to know in the comment section below, because I want to know what you want in game. Help us get information. I have nothing to do with the art team, but maybe they're watching, maybe they're listening, maybe they're going to see your comments and responses, so let me know what you guys are feeling. Thanks for watching episode number 2. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to stay tuned for more, and I'll probably even be doing an episode 3 of these. So on Twitter at Raynday Gaming, go ahead and send me more images and skin concepts that you want me to showcase. Have a great rest of the day, Rainstorm. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.